Hi, my name is Jay Spiel, and I'm here to inform you on how to bake the most delicious chocolate chip cookie. I'd like you to imagine yourself coming home after a hard day of work, home from college on a weekend, and you walk in and you smell the most delicious scent you've ever smelled in your life. And you walk in and you see mom's pulling out a fresh tray of baked chocolate chip cookies. That's what I am here to teach you guys today. I personally have been taught by my grandmother and my mother, who are incredible bakers, and I've also made this recipe a lot of times, and it's turned out perfectly for me. The first thing we need to talk about is ingredients. Ingredients are very important in a chocolate chip cookie, and a lot of people do it a little differently. I personally like to do a 1-to-1 ratio on butter and sugar. So it's 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of granulated sugar, and 1 cup of brown sugar. Make sure it's packed because that's how you get the correct measurement. Um, you also need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, although I personally just pour some in the cap and dump it in. And then 2 eggs, usually around medium, large size. I mean, it doesn't matter, a whole bunch. And what you want to do with these ingredients is you're going to take the butter and sugar and cream it together. This takes about 1 to 2 minutes. It's going to make a white, fluffy mixture. Once you get to that consistency, you're going to add the 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and the eggs. This will make it a lot fluffier, and all you want to do is mix this until it gets to the right consistency and mix through. Next, we're going to talk about the dry ingredients. The dry ingredients are also important. They contain 3 cups of all-purpose flour, a half teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of salt. What you want to do before is mix these together before you add them to your dry ingredients in a separate bowl. This will combine things more thoroughly and cause less flattening in your cookies, which is #1 problem according to Food Network. People have a lot of trouble with that. Once you do that, you're going to go to your oven and set it to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and prepare a sheet pan with parchment paper. This is very important. It's the easiest way I've found to stop sticking, and the 375 degrees is the best temperature to cook the cookies at. After you do this, you are going to slowly mix in the dry mixture with the wet mixture. You want to do it slow and add a little bit of it at a time because you don't want it to clump up or leave some flour bits. This will make your cookies starchy and not very good. What you also want to make sure you do is that you don't overmix the mixture. It's very important. Again, flattening your cookies also can make your cookies very tough and not fall apart as well. This is according to the Food and Wine magazine, who have gone through extensive recipes and have found the best one that helps. This is partially my recipe as well. After you mix it well without overmixing, you want to add 2 cups of chocolate chips. If you want to go heavy or light, that's up to you. I prefer to, add a little bit of extra in sometimes, but that's just me. And once you add your chocolate chips, you're going to bake the cookies for around 8 to 10 minutes. You want to keep an eye on them. You want to look for the dark, crisp edges around starting to turn golden, and the middle should slightly start to sink. And that's when you want to pull them. That's the perfect temperature where you get the crunchy exterior and the soft insides. And that's it. That's how you make the most delicious cookie you'll ever have. I think the main thing it takes is the correct ingredients, following mixing steps to a T, and proper measurements. Proper measurements are key, and make sure not to overmix. It's very important. Thank you.